Most, most of, the most, almost. What's the difference? Hello guys, this is Josh and welcome to English Speaking 360. Today we are taking a look at 4 expressions with most. Let's start with a very short quiz. Sentence 1. Most people like my videos. Is it correct or not? This sentence is correct. What about the second one? Most of people like my videos. This one is wrong. The most people like my videos. Also wrong. Almost people like my videos. Very difficult question here. Almost people like my videos. Also wrong. If you want to understand why, make sure you watch the whole video and make sure also that you take the final quiz. Let me help you right away. Most is the most basic. Most means the majority in general, no specific group. For example, most people enjoy music. People in general enjoy music. No specific group. It is used without the, these, my, and so on. So you cannot say most the people. It does not work. Most pets are cute. Pets in general are cute, but not all pets are cute. This one is pretty bad actually. Not so cute, but most pets are cute. There is no specific group here, just pets in general. Let's see if you understand. Take a look at this sentence. Most my friends speak English. What do you say? Is it okay or not? This one is not okay. You see here because you have my friends. My friends is not the majority in general. It is a specific group of people. My friends. How about this one? I stay home most of the time. This one is also bad because we cannot use most with the. Most of the time would be okay, but most of the time does not work. And the time is a specific group also. It's not in general. Most her advice was good. Nope, this one does not work either because her advice is a specific group of advice. Only her advice was good. Not all advice in the world is good. And the last one, most those books are interesting. Those books is a very specific group of books, so it is not okay either. Now, if you want to change these sentences and you want to make them right, you have to switch most for most of. If you say, most of my friends speak English, it's perfect. I stay home most of the time. Most of her advice was good. Most of those books are interesting. Those sentences would be perfect. If you want to find out why, stay here. You're going to learn it in 2 minutes. One more thing here. Most can also be used alone. For example, most people like rain, but most don't. Most can be used alone, but only if the context is clear. In this case, the context is very clear. Most equals most people. Some people like rain, but most people don't like rain. Here's another example. There are many apps. There are many applications, but most are useless. Most. What does most mean? It means most applications. Most apps are useless. Now it's going to get more difficult. Are you ready? Let's go. Most of. Most of means the majority, once again, but not the majority in general. It means the majority of a specific group. Remember this, it is super important. For example, most of my friends are women. You see here we have a group of 8 or 9 people, and you see only 2 men in my group of friends. So it means that most of my friends are women. You cannot say most friends are women. It doesn't make any sense. So in this case, my friends is your specific group. It can be used with the, you, my, and so on. So most of the, most of you, most of my. Here's another example. Most of you like my videos. You, in this case, is the specific group. You are my viewers. So most of my viewers like my videos. Most of the people at the party were friendly. You see, this example is super clear. The people at the party is a very, very specific group of people. So that's why we say most of. Let's see if you understand. What do you think about this sentence? Most of cats don't like water. Does it make sense? Cats. Is it a specific group? No, it's not, so it doesn't work. You cannot say most of cats don't like water. How about this one? Most of workers start at 9 o'clock. Once again, it doesn't work. Most of people like ice cream. It doesn't work either. And watch out here because so many of my students make this mistake. Most of people, it doesn't work. How about this? Most of jobs require experience. Once again, it doesn't work. Do you notice anything here? Cats, workers, people, and jobs. All of those here are very general groups. They are not specific groups. But if you want to make the sentences correct, you could change all of them for most. Most cats don't like water. Most workers start at 9 o'clock. Most people like ice cream. Most jobs require experience. The most useful is the most. Now, the most is the highest amount or the highest degree. For example, it's the most expensive restaurant in town. The most expensive. Now, we use the most in superlatives. A superlative is the most plus a long adjective. In this case, the most expensive. Expensive has 3 syllables, so it is a long adjective. How about this one? It was the most relaxing vacation ever. Oh, it looks very relaxing there. The most relaxing. The number 1 relaxing vacation I ever had. The most can also be used with verbs, a verb plus the most. For example, she talks the most in class. Of all my trips, I enjoyed India the most. India is an amazing country and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much that it was my number 1 trip. The best trip among all of my trips. Finally, let's deal with a very confusing word, almost. Almost means nearly. For example, he almost won the race. He almost won the race, but look, he finished second. He didn't finish first. So he almost won the race. Almost can be used with verbs, adjectives, numbers, almost all and almost always. In the first example, this one here, he almost won the race. So almost plus a verb. Second example, she is almost ready to go out. She's almost ready. Ready is an adjective. It's almost 12. 12 is a number. How about this one? I almost always eat breakfast. Almost always. I nearly always eat breakfast. Here is something important to know. Almost cannot be used before nouns. So you cannot say, almost fast food is bad for health. It doesn't work. Fast food is a noun. So you have to change it for most. Most fast food is bad for health, and that makes the sentence correct. Like I said, almost cannot be used before nouns, so it cannot be used with general groups or specific groups. Here's a second example. Almost people like to travel. Does it work? People is a general group. It is the majority. So I said here it cannot be used with general groups. So it doesn't work. You have to change it for most. Most people like to travel. That makes the sentence correct. Here's one last example. Almost my friends wear glasses. Is that right? No, it doesn't work because my friends is a specific group of people. You cannot use almost for nouns, specific groups of people. But if you change it for most of my friends, then the sentence becomes correct. Also, one more thing here. I'm going to help you a lot. If you really want to use almost cannot be used before nouns, but almost all can be used before nouns. So if you say almost all fast food is bad for health, it is correct. Almost all people like to travel, perfect. And in the last case, you would have to change it to almost all of my friends wear glasses. And the three sentences are right. Key point number 1. Now I want to show you something. Most is the majority. So from 51% to 90%. No specific group. Almost all is 90% to 99%. But once again, no specific group. Here are some examples to help you. You could say, most people enjoy music, or almost all people enjoy music. If you say almost all, there is a stronger emphasis because it is between 90 and 99% of people that enjoy music. Most cats dislike water. Almost all cats dislike water. Most teachers care about their students. Almost all teachers care about their students. Most countries celebrate the New Year. Almost all countries celebrate the New Year. Most children love cartoons. Almost all children love cartoons. So in all of the examples here, there are no specific groups. They are all general groups, the majority. Key point number 2, most of. Now, most of is very similar, but most of is used for specific groups. Almost all of 90 to 99% of a specific group. Here are some examples for you. Most of my friends like spicy food. Almost all of my friends like spicy food. Most of the students passed the test. Almost all of the students passed the test. Most of them arrived on time. Almost all of them arrived on time. Most of this work is finished. Almost all of this work is finished. Most of the people at the meeting agreed. Almost all of the people at the meeting agreed. So if you use almost all of, the emphasis is much stronger. So here's a summary to help you understand very, very clearly. Most plus plural noun, general group. Most people like music. It can also stand alone. Some were late, but most arrived early. Most of my friends live in Canada. Most of them were tired. The most plus a long adjective. This is the most difficult question. Verb plus the most. I study the most in my class. Almost means nearly. I almost dropped my phone. She's almost ready to go. And almost all can be used like most. Almost all cats dislike water, but it can also be used like most of. Almost all of the kids were surprised. It's quiz time. Most of people enjoy watching movies. Can you correct the mistake? I give you 1 second here. Let's go. And the answer is most people enjoy watching movies. Give yourself 1 point if you got the right answer. Question 2. This is most difficult question. You ready? This one should be super easy. This is the most difficult question. Difficult is a long adjective, so we used the most. Question 3. Judy ate most of the cake by herself. This one is a little bit more challenging. The answer is Judy ate most of the cake by herself. The cake is a specific group. That cake right there, all the ingredients together, the whole cake makes a whole group. So Judy ate most of the cake by herself. 1 point. Question 4. The most of my friends want to be rich. You have to think about this one a little more carefully. The answer is most of my friends want to be rich. You cannot use the most there because after the most there should be a long adjective. But in this case there is no adjective. So most of my friends want to be rich. Question 5. Almost people like chocolate. Now for this one I give you 2 answers. Answer number 1. Most people like chocolate. What if you want to say that there is a bigger proportion of people that like chocolate? You would say almost all people like chocolate. Question 6. I travel most in my family. Think about it. And the answer is I travel the most in my family. Travel is a verb. Travel plus the most. Question 7. Most of people like YouTube. Super easy question here. You should know by now, most people like YouTube. People in general like YouTube. Question 8. Most of the donuts are high in calories. Yes, don't eat too many donuts. What would you say instead? Most donuts are high in calories because it's not a specific group of donuts that are high in calories. It's almost all donuts. The vast majority of donuts are high in calories. Question 9. Saving money is hard for most of people. How would you correct it? Saving money is hard for most people. People in general, not a specific group of people. Last question. Almost my friends want to visit Canada. Give me 2 answers here. The first answer is most of my friends want to visit Canada. And the second answer is almost all of my friends want to visit Canada. A bigger proportion of my friends want to go to Canada. You need more practice, right? Make sure you go to my website, englishspeaking360.com, and there are many free activities there for you to help you improve your English skills. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.